What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the Team of the Week objective or Team of the Week upgrade pack, and I thought I'll basically go through the ways that I'll be grinding it because it's something to do. Obviously we still have a few days left of these. I always call them the minor upgrades because realistically we have found the 84 double, we've had the 85 92. They're better. They're the premium upgrades now in terms of these gold upgrade cards. What I want to do, though, is show you, basically, for the next 3 days, how do you want to grind them? Because once 3 days are up, we could have different upgrades. We could have no upgrades, which would kill the game entirely. But I can imagine we'll get another set. Probably get another set and then maybe even another set after that if they don't go for the all-out 25 days. Hopefully they do that, but I don't know. So the Team of the Week upgrade, we have got to get an 82 rated squad, or 81 rated squad for instance, and 40 chem. So the chem you can disregard. That's pretty easy to do. You just need a few players, maybe a perfect link or a strong link every now and then pretty much just random players in there, and that will do it for you. The 81 overall then. We will go through the first couple of ways. There's 3 ways in total. 2 of the ways are very similar, but they're a bit quicker either way, that depending on what you want to do it. But the first way is the practical, free, efficient way. It's the longest way to do this. So it is the standard, the bronze pack method. If you haven't seen how to do the bronze pack method, go onto my channel and just search it up. It's there. But pretty much the gist of it, you open the 400 coins. We then see what's in it. You consistently do this with a few coins. You probably can start it easily with like 40 to 50k. Even if you had 10,000 coins, it's very simple to start. And what you want to do is not put them up into the transfer list. Is you would keep these players. So I would just store all them. Realistically, you want to get rid of any sort of consumable that there is there. Squad fitnesses go, pace attributes go, and I think that's about it from bronzes. And then you look at this guy. So for instance, this guy's 200 coins. Any duplicates that you get, you want to be selling. That's the main thing, and you keep doing this and keep doing this until you have a respectable amount of bronzes. If your club is not very stacked at all, you'll know straight away from here. Take a note when you start how many bronze players you actually get in the club. So I know roughly I've probably got about 700 to 800 bronze players in the club right now. So then what you want to go and do with that is then you go do the bronze upgrade. So literally you go over here, the free silver player pack, which is brilliant because you get 1 extra player every single time. And then from the silver, you then take any silvers that are in the off league and just whack them into the silver upgrade. If you have no issue with doing any sort of league SBCs and this is your focus now, you're not going to be doing any more league SBCs, whack every silver in. Why not? We're in August. I could see it happening for a lot of people. The league upgrade is really going to be dead by the end of it. So personally, I would say go for it if you're going to go all out in everything aspect of that. And then you take the silver upgrades or the silver cards and you put them into this. This gives you the 4 gold common. From the 4 gold common, obviously you want to keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this. And this is why it is a long method, because you will have to do quite a few bronze players to be able to do this. But you do get 4 gold commons. You then take your 4 gold commons, or at least 2 of them, so you have 8, and then you whack them into this. So this is probably the best thing you can do now in terms of the 82 to 88s, in terms of the gold commons. So then I go into my gold commons. For instance, I've got 7 here at least. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. All I know is that you go to the centre mid, the first centre mid, and you're pretty much gravy there. So we'll just put 1 extra in just in case of chem. We will take him out and just see what we can do. So we'll go right back there. We'll go with striker up top, striker, centre back, and we will. What will we do? Well, we'll put him there. We'll swap him around. We'll move him there, and then we'll move that centre back there. That gives us our 7. So we have a nice little circle here for the bronzes. So again, because you've been doing bronze pack method, you'll have some bronzes as well. Obviously, you do need to kind of stock them up again after rinsing them all up. So you will have a few left over to do any of this. And you just then put your 4 in. This is a standard method. I think a lot of people know this already. But it's just a reiteration, really. Just so if anybody is new, that this is the method you do. You go with the bronze. You get an 82 to 88. From that then, you then do the 82 to 88s. What I would say is keep doing these until you get a duplicate. Don't do the 82s, say 11 times and then do a team of the week. Keep going until you get a duplicate and then look at doing it. So practically this is the first one. You can get high rated that I wouldn't bother putting in. So we do get a board on the first one, which is absolutely fantastic. So we get a board at the very least. It's going to be Portuguese, which is great. CDM, Pereira. So realistically, I wouldn't really mind putting this guy in. An 83, it's not going to be the end of the world in terms of fodder. 84s and above, I'd keep in the club. I would only give them up if I already had them duplicate. So from then, you want to take any 82s, 83s, and you whack them into this. So then you go into the team of the week. I'll see if I've got enough. I think I've done enough. I've done 3 already, just so they're pre-made already. But I'll show you what you do. So basically, you want to go to your gold rares. You have a look. And so I go low, high. And I think, you know what? So at a minute, I've got no 82s. So I'd look at Talisca. Yes, he's a Brazilian, but not got major links. So I'll put him in. Then I'll look at Pereira. If you've got Pepe, maybe keep him because of the strong link. Rafa as well. But realistically, I don't want to do him. Everybody else, I haven't got. So I'm thinking I need to go do some to 82 to 88 still. So I'll go and keep rinsing them until we can do this again. That is the long way, but it will cost you very, very little coins. And in the process, you'll probably make some coins. So then we go over, we get all of our done. It will take a little bit of time to be able to get up there because you do need to get at least 82 to 88s in the club. So you'd have to have at least probably 9, maybe 8 to 8. I think it was 8 to 9 or 7 to 8, and then you can put in just 70s. So any common players that you've got left over from the 82 to 88 grind, then you can whack them in there. Then we get the beautiful moment of a team of the week, and the problem with that way is that if you don't get a walkout, it's going to feel bad. So in this first one, we do get a walkout, which is always brilliant. We get Spanish, we get goalkeeper, and it's going to be 84. So you think about it, you've grinded all that way to get an 84. Yes, it's an 84 extra on top of 8 duplicates, 82s, and 83s. So you do get an 84 as well as having whatever fodder you've managed to get. So that's how that brings it down. The next way then. This is the expensive way, or the medium of an expense, is going out and buying the 82 to 88 players. So the bronze pack method is still in the works. You're opening bronze packs, but instead of doing the bronze upgrades, you are going to be buying the golds. So what I do with this method, and I'll show you a couple of pages just because this is a new way that I've found really that works quite well. At this moment in time, players are going for a little bit more, just because obviously there is a new SBC out and people are kind of just buying whatever, trying to grind the game. But by the time the video's up, it should all go back to normal. And you just want to sit here and literally bid on everybody. I just go full 50. And then normally, if there's no SBC out or if I've kind of bid correctly, predominantly I get about 40 plus out of the 50. So obviously there's a few players here that are obviously getting bid on a lot more. So you always want to make sure that you just keep going. Don't go over your bid. I'd say 400 is a max. 450 if you really just want to get the player and you're getting outbidded, because I know how frustrating that can be. But if you go in 500, I wouldn't even bother. It's not worth doing that. You'll find so many players that you can get for a lot less as well. So literally you just want to be bidding. It will be easier. Like normally I do get to bid on quite a few and I don't really get outbidded. At this moment in time, people are buying because they're doing the 82 to 88. They're probably doing the grind that I'm telling you right now. So you will find a lot of people are doing this method and are bidding on players, basically. There is no other SBCs out, so it makes sense that they're doing this. And obviously, we'll leave it at that because obviously I've got to then go put them in. So we'll have a look over here. At the minute, I've been outbidded on one. So these are all expired. So literally, I haven't been beaten on one of them cards at all. It is literally just Phillips who's going for 500 now. And that is everybody. So then you've got, what, 15 cards so far there. So we'll just whack these in. Make sure that I don't have a duplicate. And then you go and do the 82 to 88. Literally. That is how easy it is. And you rinse and repeat. Making sure you keep going back for the bronze packs every now and then. So you've got more bronze players to put in. Because you need the 4 bronze players. And realistically, you need them in the same league as well. Or the same nation. Just so they give you that chem. And then you can put pretty much any gold players in a certain position. Then you get the 82 to 88s done. And same as the last way. You get a team of the week pack. Easy enough. You've done it. That is the second way of doing it. We will have a look and see what our next team of the week is. We got a walkout, and this one's going to be probably a non-walkout. Yep, we get a non-walkout in this one, and it's going to be Japanese striker, and I don't know who that is. I think that's, I don't think that, no, that's not the left mid, that's 79, but when I get it, 81. Okay, so it's an 81. That is another way. That's going to be a little bit of a quicker way. That for me is my method. That's the way that I'm doing this, is the 82 to 88s. Now the final way of doing this is the expensive way. This is the way that I'm not going to do an 81 plus because I don't think they're worth it. If you did want to do this way, 81 pluses are not a bad way because you get the 81s. It's not terrible to put them into the upgrades now as well, because the 82 to 88s is guaranteed one rating higher. You don't have to put as many. If you are going for the 81s, then you may look like you have to do a bit more, but really looking at the gold rares right now, let's have a look at this market. So 950, this is why you are looking at over 1,000 coins per card. That means this SBC is probably coming in at about 13 to 14k right now. That for me is just not worth it whatsoever. Literally, they are coming in at 1.2 each. That is absolute crazy. And with more upgrade packs possibly coming out, that's only going to get more expensive. For me, I would bypass this way. But if you wanted to do it, 81 doubles into then the team in a week, you buy all of the rare golds. That's literally the only way, but that will cost you a hell of a lot. So unless you have got at least 10 mil plus and really just want to absolutely done with the game, that's the only time I'd be doing this. And then you get this to show for it. That will be the quickest way to get the team of the week moments done, but it won't be the most efficient way in terms of buying cards. We do get another walkout to finish. It's going to be German, it's going to be goalkeeper, and it's going to be a big boy Neuer, so a very big card to finish. A 90 rated Neuer is absolutely phenomenal, and that's the grind for it for me. We've given up an 81 rated squad. We've got a 90 rated informed keeper back. I can't be too mad at that. That is absolutely incredible. So that could potentially go into a fodder SBC. It could go into an icon pack. There is endless opportunities with this, and I didn't have to do an 81 plus for it. That's the main way. My most preferred way is the buying of the gold commons, and then the most efficient way is the bronze packs. The 81 doubles is kind of just there in case you've got a lot of money and you just don't want to bother with anything. If then, you're probably just buying the team in a week packs really. But for me, 82 to 88 is the most efficient way to do this, and then you want to just go and sync them into any team in a weeks and just do it from there. So let me know down below if you have any questions. Let me know if you're doing any team in a weeks, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.